Storytelling really is when you can take the time to kind of open it up and take people on a journey as if you were sitting there in the living room with them, telling them a story.
That's the fundamental question in storytelling, is what is this about? What am I trying to say?
Stories are about people and emotions, not facts and things.
I like to think carefully about the subject of my piece and how to get our audience to connect with them.
When you're thinking about a story, you should be thinking about what platform, what medium should I tell it in.
When you're assigned a story or you pitch a story, you go through a mental checklist even before you go out the door. What do I need to tell this story? What do I need visually? What do I need editorially?
The power of listening to me is at the top of the list when it comes to being a good journalist.
You want to listen to the interviews. You want to listen for the natural sound.
If you're out and you see something happening, there could be a story there. If you're having a conversation with your cousin or your uncle, there could be a story there.
Take notes about what draws you in and makes you love a good story.
Do the best you can to help the audience understand what you're trying to communicate to them.
It's the writing that brings everything together. The visuals, make sure I'm writing to the pictures that we're talking about.
You want to lead with what will grab your viewers, lead with what they're going to relate to right off the top.
Less is always more. Keep that in mind. Give them a peek of the story without revealing every last detail to keep them wanting more. Then little by little, you share more with them.
So you constantly want to be revealing things and giving people surprises. And it is kind of shaped like a roller coaster. The story is sort of giving you ups and downs to keep your attention through till the very end.
Focus on a compelling character and use that character to tell the story. Less of your own voice and more of his or her voice goes a long way in powerful storytelling.
And especially for a feature story, there's two things that are really important: picture and character. If I don't have a strong character, I will choose to find another story.
Finding characters can sometimes be very easy and sometimes be very hard. Look around, see who's making the most people laugh, see who's wearing the goofiest outfit, and start talking with people.
Think more about talking about the mood or the emotion of your characters rather than rattling off some facts or data that you have in your story. You can incorporate that later on in your package, but you want to lead with what will grab your viewers, lead with what they're going to relate to right off the top.
You don't put all of your great moments, all of your great characters at the very beginning of the story, because then by the end it's going to fall flat.
A diversity of reaction and thoughts is important, not just to check off boxes, but it better reflects the audience and the viewers. And it enlightens the audience and the viewers.
The key is to make our words bring the story to life. And that's really what storytelling is about, and it's our most effective tool as journalists.